my left arm and left leg are actually quite stiff. There's what they call tone, a lot of stiffness or tone in my muscles. So to move my arms really fast, that just doesn't happen. There's not a lot of quick movement at all. And I find that I tend to just do everything with my right hand. So typing, I type strictly with one hand, and I'm actually pretty good at it. I'm typing with one hand, which isn't necessarily good, because then I don't try to type with two hands. It's not one. Our bodies are tricky like that. Anyway, with my left foot, I have what's called a foot drop, which means that if I was to tap my foot, my left foot, I can't actually tap. It doesn't lift up, so the foot drags. And I'll demonstrate me walking, and you'll be able to see that. And like I said, our bodies are amazing, so the right side takes over and does all these things to kind of compensate. Unfortunately, that causes problems with messing everything else up. So my back's kind of in awkward shape, and I look like kind of like a tin soldier walking awkwardly most of the time, to put it lightly. And many people have asked, why now? Why would I want to do this now? And honestly, to start with, when I heard of the CCSCI treatment, I thought, oh wait, it's not a big deal. I'm fine. You know, I'll wait till it comes. But I have a little guy who is now 1, and he's very busy. So running around, and yes, he's very and eager, and he runs and he walks and he crawls and he climbs on things. And I'll show you a video later of us together, and you'll get to see how busy he is, and I want to keep up with him. And so this is really just to give, now I'm going to start crying. This is to give me a chance to keep up with him, and so we can play together and do all those things that everybody wants to do with their kids. You know, ride a bike and skate and ski and swim. And with having my left side and left leg and arm weak, it's kind of what slows you down and what stops you. So swimming isn't really possible unless I'm doing like a dog paddle badly or or floating. I don't feel confident carrying him around the swimming pool with my left leg being very weak. You know, not a good thing to drop your baby in the water. So I just don't do that. It's things like riding a bike. I want to be able to ride a bike with him. So I thought, you know what? Let's just get this done. Let's see if it can reduce my symptoms. If it can help out in any way, then it's worth it. So, okay, enough talking about that, because that'll just make me cry. And I'll show you what I can do. So, lifting my arms, so if I lift my arms this way, I can lift this one, of course, right over my head, that's fine, but my left arm can go to about there, so about shoulder height, and then I have to physically assist it up, and my left foot, like I said, it has a drop, so I'll just walk towards you and then back and show you how I walk around the house. So my movements are very slow right now, but typically I'm chasing after a 1-year-old, so they become very quick, which looks goofy. Not to mention that I'm just always impatient, so no matter where I go, rather than concentrating on how I'm walking, I just want to get there. And so I walk quickly, and I look like a tin soldier, you know, just walking really awkwardly. And I see this treatment as something that can maybe be not a magic bullet to fix things, but something to help get me on track so that I can do other therapies and work on my fitness and make things work. So I'm very lucky. I think my balance for someone with MS is very good. So when I close my eyes and hold my hands out, I don't tip over at all. And I'm very lucky. It's something that's not typical for people with MS. I can stand on one foot, which is my right foot, pretty good. My left foot, not so much. But my right foot has saved me many times when I trip. I'll show you a demonstration later of me walking up and down the stairs. I can do anything, as most of us can with MS. We figure out different ways to do it, but there's got to be an easier way, one that's less work and less exhausting for those of us with MS. That's about it for now. Okay?